tuned into one of the greatest, the king of side hustles, my man Christopher Davis. Passive info, you know he got the latest. So grab your pen and pad, it's time to get educated.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Christopher with Passive with Christopher, and I got another update for you guys on Novatech. As you know, today is Paya Friday, of course. All of our investors all know that this is a day that Novatech comes out with its investment ROI for you and for your account. So what I got going on today is Dapp, who is one of the leaders in Novatech, is going to come out and he's going to explain what's going on with Novatech, and as far as the ROI is concerned, because I looked at my account and it wasn't the normal ROI that I'm used to. But before we get deep dive into that, let me do my disclaimer. Number one, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Don't count me as your financial advisor. You see, I'm just a father who enjoys passive income, and I also enjoy sharing my journey with others to show others how I live a passive income life through passive and non-passive opportunities. Understand, everything you hear on this channel, Passive with Christopher, is for educational purposes only. Please do your own due diligence. Please do your own research before you decide to jump into any platform or program, because in everything we do these days, there is risk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, also in the middle, the beginning, the end, just you can hit in the comment section if you have any comments or any questions you need answered. Also, if this is the first time you're here to my channel, you want to click that bell notification button up there on your right hand side. This keeps you up to date on new videos I may put out for this channel. All right, so let's get to that and hear hear what the leaders are talking about with Novatech.
Hey, what's going on? Happy Friday to my Novatech family. I'm here. I want to share with you guys my thoughts on a surprise to all of us, including myself, all the leaders, when it comes to the ROI that we actually received today. I know some of you may think, oh, he's just pro Novatech. He doesn't care about us, guys. When I saw $320 or $30 on my $625,000 account, two things went through my mind. The first thing was like, oh, it's got to be a glitch. I mean, I'm sure we had to earn at least 2%, 1.8 or something like that. But then I said to myself, I was looking at my wife while we were sitting in bed, and I said, I wonder if Cynthia is now taking the advice of some of the leadership when we actually suggested that they lower the ROI to a point where they allow themselves to get caught back up. I want to give you guys an analogy for a second, all right? And again, this is for our mature people, because if everybody here thinks that Novatech is supposed to be their life savior, then you really got life twisted. Novatech is a complement to what it is that you're already doing. And for those that work really hard at anything, that maximize the potential, obviously will always bear more fruit than the people that just sit back and expect a handout, all right? But let me give you this analogy. Imagine if somebody came to you right now, and some of you may have been in this position, because I know I've been in this position on both sides in my life. Thank God that I'm always on the side where people ask me for money versus me asking them for money. But I want you to think about this. Imagine if you went to your friend or to someone and said, hey, I need to borrow money now. I got to pay my bills. I got this, I got that, I got health issues, somebody died, whatever that issue may be. And that person gives you the money. That person has to realize realistically that there is a really high chance that you will never pay that person back. And let me tell you why. Because if you still only have the same income that you had prior to asking for the money, where are you going to get the additional income to pay that person back when you still have to live your life and pay every single month or week your priorities? You're not going to have it. Most people don't have the discipline, okay, to be able to pay back. This is why when you go to a bank, They only let people borrow money that really don't need the money, because they know those people are responsible borrowers. So if Novatech has been behind in paying out, the only way that they're going to actually catch up is that they have to figure out a way to not pay out in the rapid, amount of payouts that they're doing, if that kind of makes sense. I know I'm a little lost for words, but how does Novatech literally get caught up if they don't figure out a way to pay even less of an ROI? Because everybody's withdrawing, guys. I don't know the actual number, but if I look at my own downline, 90% of people, even leaders, people say they're not withdrawing, but they're withdrawing. And the reason why we're withdrawing is because of that fear that we've created, which is not even fear at all. We're literally treating Novatech like it's that 1 and 2 and 3% return every single day platform that's not going to be here 6 months from now, instead of looking at Novatech as the long-term opportunity that it is. So what I'm saying, guys, is that this is the best thing that Novatech could have ever did. Novatech has never lost anybody money. And for them to pay out a very low return, which is really no return at all, just enough that we're not losing anything, is actually a great sign of a real company, all right, that is getting through and growing through their challenges so that we can get back to normalcy. So here's what I expect from Novatech. In the next 30 days, I expect them to be completely 100% caught up in everything that they've been behind on, with everybody that's withdrawing every single week. And then guess what can happen? They can go back to regularly scheduled ROI payouts based off of what they are earning through the trading and the investing that they're doing. All right. That's my first topic at hand. I'm going to share another point of view and perspective for you on the next message. So here's my next thought process. All right, guys. And also understand this, right? I'm not Novatech. I'm only sharing with you through wisdom and through experience. I've made millions of dollars in this space outside of Novatech. And obviously I've done very well in Novatech privately without having to publicly massive market or any of those things, because I truly understand how the business works. And guess what? The majority of people that I share this with make a lot of money. Why? Because they have a leader that truly understands how to position themselves. And I want everybody to get to that point over time where you can be a leader to position people the right way, and not making it about money, but more so making it about relationships. Because when you do that, I promise you, God will bless you 10 times more than the people that are strictly just about money. But let me get you guys to understand really quickly how I perceive Novatech's investments to work. All right. I know many of you, from a Forex standpoint, from a derivatives and crypto trading standpoint, you think that if you trade this week, whatever profits you have, that's what it's going to be, and we should be able to profit every single week. Novatech has been brilliant at whatever strategy they use to be able to pay out every single week. But here's what I want to tell you. Just because Novatech has a profitable week doesn't mean that it's profitable in a sense that we all can withdraw every single week and there should be a return for us to receive. Why? Because when you're trading, positions are held. They don't close out on positions unless they can close out in profit. And sometimes that means that while they are in profit this week, they have other trades that have probably not been in profit for weeks or months. So they're constantly hedging new trades against the old trades so that they don't stay in what we call drawdown. This is what goes on in your retirement accounts and all types of investments all over the world that we never get to see. And we're obviously not seeing it in Novatech. So I want you guys to know this. If you have a business where 30% of the people are withdrawing on a weekly basis, while the other 60% are building their account up to get to a point where they can withdraw decent amounts of returns to really be impactful in their life, business runs smoothly. But all of a sudden, if everybody hits a bank run and is trying to take out all of their returns every single week, the investment platform has to make enough money every single week and cash out enough money to be able to pay out on those returns. I don't know one institution that can pay out 300,000 and 400,000 people every single week like clockwork with no challenges. I don't know any, guys. There are no banks, no institutions, no billion or trillion-dollar companies that can literally pay out 2 and 3% a week, okay, with everybody withdrawing at the same time every single week. Guys, again, I've always told you, no company prints money. The only company that prints money all day, every day is the company called the United States of America and the Federal Reserve. And we already know the turmoil that they're in from printing money for the last 60 years, 70 years with no recourse. So guys, be patient and truly understand that Novatech is not going anywhere, and what they're doing is absolutely amazing. And if you have faith, and if you continue to trust Novatech like they have been, guys, here's what I will tell you. There is not one company out there paying hundreds of thousands of members like Novatech. Not one. Okay? Why? Because they all have extremely challenging parameters that makes it where you don't have access to your capital all at one time. And if you do have capital, I can promise you the company is brand new, just starting, all right, within 12 months or less, and they don't have hundreds of thousands of members, with thousands of members being able to cash out hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. Guys, Novatech is the real deal. All right, let Novatech be the complement to whatever it is else that you're doing out there. Stay focused on it. Let this be the long-term solution while you continue to do all of the quick casino type programs for your short-term solutions to go back and fund this amazing platform that's been just completely God-fearing, regardless of what all the atheists and people out there that don't understand what people coming together with faith actually means, all right? And I hope you guys hear the passion in my voice, all right? I have a lot to lose, no different than a lot of people here. It's just on a larger scale, and there's so many people here that has a lot more to lose on even a larger scale from a financial standpoint. But guess what? We're not in this platform because of money. We're in it because of the mission that the owners have put themselves in a position to, and they've done a damn good job. And we are not going to let them down, because a company is only as good as the people that's in it. This chat has been created for communication so that we can keep the faith and know that even though there's a lot of negativity that's being created out there, there's more positive than negative going on. And if you can sink that into your brain and into your spirit, I promise you that life is going to be just fine for all of us. All right. With that being said, have a good one. It doesn't matter, again, what the negative people think. All right, guys, let's just keep moving. All right. Because again, we're all in the same situation. Just be smart. All right. And let everything work out to its greater good. Have an amazing weekend. God bless each and every one of you. Health before wealth. After your health, guys, keep focusing on building your wealth, and we'll be all right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and that was some good, inspiring talks from Dapp, one of the major top leaders in Novatech. I hope you took a lot of notes. I hope you understand that Novatech is doing everything in its power to protect their investment, to protect our investment. The ORI that they were giving out every single week, not a lot of companies can do that day in and week in and week out. If Novatech needs that time, especially from the crash of crypto, to recoup and to build their liquidity back up, then I think, yes, they're supposed to take that 30 days and let them do that. Now, my surprise was definitely that ORI that I didn't even know I was going to get this week, because I thought it was going to be a whole 30 days until we get anything. But that is a welcome surprise. Like I said, I'm in this for the long haul. It seems like Novatech is in this for the long haul as well. So I'm going to give them that time. And if I receive an ORI during the next 30 days or not, it's just going to be one of those things that I'm very grateful for. So don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go crazy, start wanting to pull your funds out. That's how you, as an investor, kill a company. All right, the company is built on their investments. And if we, like we've done before, we had no problem every single week taking out money, taking out money, taking out money. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a long-term investment. All right, there's plenty of other investments out there where you can get quick money, but it's also dangerous money. All right, as you know, this is my journey, and like I said, I'm sticking with Novatech, and I'm giving them their time. And of course, if anything comes up with Novatech and I need to do an update before the 30 days, I'll definitely be doing that. And of course, every Friday, you'll get an update from this channel, Passive with Christopher. And remember, guys, if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that bell notification button. It keeps you up to date on everything we do here with Passive with Christopher. All right, so this is Paya Friday, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in Novatech, throw out some questions in Novatech. If you throw us some comments down in below, let me know if you got the same thing I received. You received some ROI for this Paya Friday for Novatech. All right. Anyway, this is Christopher with Passive with Christopher, sponsored by this Prosperity Diamonds Group. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, put your 2FA Google Authenticator on everything you own, because there's always a possibility you can get hacked. And remember, only invest what you're willing to lose, ladies and gentlemen. And you can click the comment section below and the description below if you want to get yourself set up with Novatech, so when everything comes aboard and goes back up in the next 30 days, you'll be ready to go. Also, my top 3 investment programs are always in the description of this video, which you can also find in my video catalog. You can find overviews of all those videos as well. All right, you guys take care and have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next